My favorite experience in law school has been all the connections I've made over the past 3 years, from the mentors that have helped shape my path and classmates that have become friends, to my best man, Adam, and most importantly, my love, Claire. I would not be where I am today without all their support and help throughout the past 3 years.
I think I want to thank my parents, especially my dad, for giving me this opportunity to come study in another country and fulfill my dreams. I also want to thank Sarah Donna. She's been like a great supervisor, a great liaison for the international students and the graduate students. So yeah.
I want to say thank you to my dad, Fred, who has been my rock throughout this journey and all my life. Your support through thick and thin, including from the beginning when I decided to pursue this lifelong dream of becoming an attorney, has unwavered. And here we are at this life-changing moment and milestone of me graduating law school. Thank you. And thanks also to my hubby, Eric, who never wavered in his emotional support, and to my family, Ty, Nicole, my friends, Tam, Linz, Doug. I love you guys. I love you all. Thank you so much for having my back. And to my hybrid class cohorts of 2025, my other family, I'll see you at the bar.
Okay, so someone I want to thank is the entire UNH faculty. They have helped me to grow professionally and personally as well. And the event which I love was Thanksgiving.
Congratulations, class of 2025. We did it. I want to take a minute to thank my mom for all of her support and support with Aiden and everything else through this program. I couldn't have done it without you. And thank you to Aiden for being patient and kind and understanding through the past 3 years. For my sister, my brother-in-law, my nieces, my nephews, you too, Rianne. It has been a long 3 years for my family, and without you guys, I don't know that I would have been able to keep going. So I appreciate you more than you can imagine. And thank you to my Harmony family and to all of my patients, because you remind me every day why this is really, really important work. I want to say I'm so blessed that I met everybody in this program, because without this program, I never would have met you guys, and I cannot imagine my life without you.
Class of 2025, congratulations on an interesting and exciting journey as we leave Franklin Pierce School of Law as the 50th class. Thanks for the fun, excitement, and interesting times. Good luck, stay safe, and enjoy yourself out there.
I would like to thank my family, my friends, and I would like to thank all the people around me while I was at UNHFP. Thank you, the professors, the staff, the faculty, my batchmates, because they were all here when I needed them. When I was able to connect with them, have beautiful conversations with them, and live the stories that they have lived vicariously with them. And I think this is where I would also like to say that these were the memories that I made here. And the fun events that I have, I'd like snow tubing, dapper picking, the pumpkin carving, having ice creams, or maybe having fun parties at our own place with the batchmates. They were all the first events and beautiful memories that I've made. So thank you.
I can't believe we're here. I'm finally graduating. At first and foremost, thank my husband for agreeing to go on this crazy journey with me and being my rock, always there giving me support, listening to all my complaints. My mom for always believing in me and giving me the encouragement I needed. And my 3 sons for giving me a little more slack when I was super stressed. I love you all. Thank you so much.
One of my favorite law school experiences was being so involved with all of the different organizations and clubs on campus. One of my proudest things that I was able to do is plan Barrister's Ball for our 2L year at the McCall Shepherd Discovery Center. It was an entertainment law theme among the stars, so it was a nice planetarium sort of setting. I also loved getting to plan an entertainment law conference where I was able to bring entertainment law practitioners from around the world to New Hampshire, and they were able to come and talk to students interested in sports and entertainment law. That was really fun. I would like to thank my friends and family for understanding why I've been absent for the past 3 years from their lives and why it takes me 2 weeks to respond to any text message that I receive. I'd like to shout out one of my favorite staff members here, Patricia Morris, better known as Trish, the director of admissions. She's the reason that I came to the law school. She remembered me and my mom 7 months later after meeting us in Atlanta. We came for Admitted Students Day. She's like, my Georgia girls, Danielle and Sydney. she's made me feel like so much more than a number and a law student. And that's kind of the vibe that I got from the entire school from my experience here. So thanks, Trish.
Hi, I'm Luke. I'm a hybrid law student, and I'm on my way to Concord right now for graduation. I'd like to thank every classmate that endured my law school puns, my bosses at Google, Johan, JC, Francoise. You've all had patience with me the last 3 years. My whole family, especially my brother, for being a law school inspiration. Amanda, optometry school is next. Manuel, you're the best partner in the world. Thanks for all your patience with me on this crazy journey. And all my friends, especially Michelle and Huve, for being my law school inspirations. Cheers, class of 2025. We did it. I'll see you in a few hours.
I have to say thank you to my family first to send me here and supporting me here, because this experience allowed me to see like incredible people who come from like diverse background, such as like the amazing professor and my friend. And I think the good memory that I made here is like snow tubing, because we can spend time and much more fun with our friends.
Hi, I'm Lindsay Bohm, a 3L hybrid student. I don't quite know where to begin. Law school has really been such a crazy and challenging experience. I'd like to thank my husband, my kids, my parents, and my in-laws. They've all been my greatest supporters since day one. And to all of my fellow hybrid classmates, I am so grateful to have met all of you, and I have made so many wonderful lifelong friendships.
Hi, my name is Riley Albert, and the first thing that I would like to talk about is my mom, who has been my number one supporter, who loves me so much, and I'm so grateful for everything that she has done for me thus far. So I was highly involved with Sports and Entertainment Law Society and the Sports Law Review. And I would like to give a quick shout out to Professor McCann for all of his support that he puts into those two organizations specifically. And I'd also like to thank all of the people who were involved in Cells and Sports Law Review, who made it such a fun environment to be in and work in. And it was great working with all of you over the past 3 years. One of the most impactful classes and experiences that I've had during law school is working under the supervision of Melissa Davis in the criminal clinic. And I just want to say that it was such a fun experience, and it was great learning all of your little strategies and tactics for preparation and understanding the logic of how you break down a case. It was really helpful to see, and it was one of the best experiences that I had in law school personally.
Hey all, just wanted to give a big shout out and big thanks to my wife Sydney, my mom, my dad, my sister Kelsey, and my grandmother. This is just as much as your achievement as it is mine. Thanks so much for your support.
This is Maple. Maple has been my study buddy since the first semester of 1L, and she's helped me study. She's listened to me on so many of her walks. We've talked about civil procedure and torts and evidence and all kinds of fun law school things. And I want to thank her for being such a great study buddy.
So it's hard to choose what's your favorite thing in Concord. Mine is the calmness. I really love the rain, and having ice cream in the rain is one of my favorite things to do. We've been to the Granite State Candy Shop a couple of times right now. We are here for that today, and it's one of my favorite things to do. For the people I would like to thank, I have a lot of them, but specifically, I would like to thank Professor Sparrow for guiding me through my professional responsibility class. She's been a delight to learn under.
First off, I would like to thank my lovely wife, Brenna, my family, and all my friends for supporting me through this journey of getting through law school. As for one of my favorite memories here over the last year, it didn't actually happen here, but it was my wedding back in November, where I got to spend a lot of time leading up to that with some great friends I've made here. A few of them being groomsmen for me, and many of my friends being able to join. It was simply just a great day to celebrate with them. Those will be friends I have for the rest of my life.
Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for coming today. I know we all made a lot of memories throughout this journey, but one of my favorite memories includes the criminal practice clinic, where I had the opportunity to work alongside Professor Melissa Davis. Professor Davis went above and beyond, putting in so many hours to teach and prepare me for my first ever jury trial. Professor Davis then tried the case with me, and together we got a not guilty verdict. An unforgettable experience that I'll be forever grateful for. Thank you, Melissa. I also want to thank my husband, Nick. If it weren't for you encouraging me to follow my dream of becoming a lawyer 4 years ago, I never would have embarked on this journey. I also want to say thank you to my family, Nick's family, and all of my friends for your endless support along the way. I also love all of you guys.
Firstly, like, of course, my parents and my friends back in India, it supported me. But once I got here, the whole UNH community is so friendly, and all my fellow classmates who made me help to reach at the end of the journey, and that's what more important does. So my favorite memory is hanging up with my friends, knowing different part of goals, interacting with them, having a night out with them. That's what because for Laura.
Today, I want to thank my village. My village includes my family, close family, and extended friends who are like family. Matt, my husband, couldn't have done this without you. Emma and Nolan, thank you so much for encouraging me, giving me the strength and the patience with me as I've gone through this journey. Thanks to Jessica for shoving me out the door and making me do it. And thanks to Professors Ward, Baldini, and Logue, who have made this journey extremely memorable.
Hi, everyone. Happy graduation. There are so many people in this building that I would like to thank, but those that come to mind first are Professor McCann, Professor O'Grady, and Trish for believing in me and supporting me through everything I've done throughout the past 3 years. It truly means the world to me. And outside of the professors, I'd also like to thank my parents and my friends for being there through thick and thin, through everything. I love you all. And for my favorite memory throughout the past year, there are so many. Every memory holds its own special place in my heart and is special in its own way. But I think the best is probably my last meeting as the president of the Sports Entertainment Law Society. There's nothing else here that I am more proud of than that student organization. And although it's bittersweet to be leaving, the best feeling in the world is looking around the room and having full confidence that the leaders in front of me will carry the organization to the best place it can be.
I would like to thank everyone, but especially I would like to thank John Orchid because of the energy he had in the class. The most interesting memory I have is just going to have ice cream Thanksgiving in Dean Dorner's house. Partying with my LLM colleagues. So yeah, everything was good memory.
Congratulations, graduates of the 2025 class. I want to thank you all for being friends and making this so much fun, this whole journey. I really have to say thank you to my wife, though, Sarah. She is the one that lit a fire under me, kept me going, and got me to the finish line here. Thank you so much, Sarah. I love you.
Hi, everyone. I just want to thank everyone who made the past year possible from our school or from our families. We really had a good opportunity to have a lot of fun. Yes, we did all sports sessions, we had events for each season we went and for picking your favorite garden. We enjoy all of it. So thank you, everyone.